Welcome everybody, it's WildWest Stacker, and today I've got a special guest on. Mrs. WildWest is going to join us. Say hi, Mrs. WildWest.
Hey guys.
All right, so sit back and enjoy. Hey train riders, thanks so much for stopping by. And I've got a cool little mail call today from one of our friends in the community, Trident Stacking. And Mrs. WildWest has some cool silver that she wants to share some of her favorite coins and rounds that are out there right now. So let's just start off with this package from one of our friends in the community. And I know his name is confusing because it's like, he goes by M2, and also Trident Stacking. See, he's always trying to confuse us. All right, and Trident M2 won some of my bismuth crystals in one of the giveaways I was doing. And out of the blue, he just sends me this huge swag pack with all sorts of goodies in it. So let's go over that now. All right, well, here's the awesome. We just got to get right to the good stuff. Check that out. He made a pure copper, looks like a channel round. And it looks like I got number 17 right there. MF stamp on it. I believe that's who made it for him. And this is just really cool. It's got a nice shell design up here, and it's hefty. It's a little over 2 ounces, I believe. Let's see here if we could find the certificate of authenticity. Here we go. So yeah, Trident Stacking. It was made back in June. 2.3 ounces. Michael Franklin, MF Metals. Okay, well, Michael Franklin is better than what I thought it stood for. And he sent over some cool stickers. Dig it. And look at Trident, or M2, even sent some Trident stacking stickers. So there's a 21, a 22. He's got the new 2023 one out as well, this red one. He sent me, what is this, like a camo kind of deal? Man, he's spending some money on stickers. And then he sends me these little dudes. I guess we'll call these pasty stickers. They are tiny. Nice. What else we got in the swag pack here? There's this Trident Stacking down at the bottom. Man, he's got all kinds of stickers. And there's this little letter. Thank you again for the cool bismuth. I love your channel and vids. Thank you for all you do in the community. God bless M2. Sweet, my man. And he did send a cool Trident coin. Look at, he's even got a stamp he picked out. It's pretty sweet. It's a great way to do these flips. So he's got a Trident on there. And I think this is a Barbados coin. Yep, Barbados, 1973. It's pretty rad. Thank you so much, Trident. That was an excellent mail call, considering I wasn't even expecting anything. Those are the best. All right, let's let Mrs. WildWest show off some of her favorite coins. Let me just move this stuff over and just lead right into it. Looks like you, got a porcupine fish there?
Yep.
All right, if you can just kind of hold it up some, people can see it. Now, this one is a coin. Yep, there it is, the puffer fish or the porcupine fish. And up here at the top it does say Tatau or Tatu. And it's a Toklu 2021. And I believe this is the first in the series. They've got a couple other ones like the lionfish out as well. What's that one?
Penguins.
What does it say on there?
Crested penguin.
Crested penguin? Oh yeah, so this is like the penguin in the Surf's Up movie. He's got like the wild little colors on his head. That one's a 2020. That's a good looking one.
New Zealand.
Ooh. What do you got here? Okay, so this one's not a coin. It's a round because it doesn't have a dollar denomination on it. Do you remember what this is about?
Can't remember.
All right, so this is called the Two Wolves. And it's a silver shield. They have a lot of different designs out. But the story of the Two Wolves is an old Native American folklore that each of us has two wolves inside of us. So you have a tame, calm, docile wolf, and you have an angry, fighting wolf. And almost like the yin-yang symbol. And the saying is, the wolf that survives is the one that you feed. And that makes a lot of sense. If you feed your angry side, you're going to be angry. If you feed your calm side, you're going to be calm. So I really like that round too. Great design by Golden State Mint there. Okay, now one of your favorite places to visit. This is a 2021 Marlin coin. And the Marlin looks pretty good, but I think the field on the back is the best. Why don't you flip that over? And yes, it's a queen
Cayman
coin.
Islands.
Yep.
I love that place.
Yes. And do you see the water background, folks? Oh, shnikes. Did I break it? All right, I didn't break it. Here, you grab it. I've got slippery fingers today. All right, so if you look at the background, it looks like water. And that fits Cayman perfect because it's one of the best places to go vacationing. We have not been there for at least several years now. They've had it closed down. But I did just read in the last week, they have reopened it back up to all visitors. No regulations, no restrictions. So we might plan a trip there in the coming years. We'll see. We haven't been back there in a long time, though. I'll go good with this Trident. Sweet. Okay, so obviously Mrs. Wild West likes anything with water on it.
Yep.
And so she's got the Granada, the scuba diver inside of the school of fish. I love that one.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And just Eastern Caribbean, Central Bank. Boy, the Queen's got her hands everywhere. Okay, got a few more here. Which one's this?
The dolphins.
Fraser's Dolphin. Yeah, and those dolphins are very almost like proof-like, super reflective. Not bad. It's an Australia coin. Now look carefully. This one looks like it's already getting some milk spotting. So if you just tilt it a little. Yep, you see up here?
Oh, yeah.
So we're getting milk spotting even though this has been in the capsule since we purchased it. So it does happen even in the capsule, folks. Crazy. Okay, so we got more water-themed silvers. We got the seahorses, 2021. Those guys are pretty cute. I've seen the new 2022 seahorse coin. It looks really good. We'll have to try to pick that one up.
I love the baby one.
Yeah.
The little guy.
Flip it over. Let's see what the other side has. Oh, see, the Barbados does not have the queen on it. Wow. It doesn't have the queen, but, you know, it probably has her seal in there somewhere. It's a good-looking coin, though.
Yep.
All right, what's the last one you have there?
My favorite.
Yes, she loves the turtles like I do. And that's a turtle coin. These have been out for a while. I don't think they even change them hardly ever. Because the 2020, 2022, it doesn't matter. They all look the same. But really proof-like. Super shiny turtle. And for those that don't know, one of the coolest features about the turtle, let's see here, is his shell. And the shell has 13 different ridges on the outside, and I can't remember, it's like 28 in the middle, and that was supposed to symbolize how our calendar used to work. It was 13 lunar months that went off the moon phases with 28 days for each month, until we went to the Gregorian calendar with 12 months and, like, you know, all these weird leap years and stuff. This made a lot more sense, but, you know, this is where we're at nowadays. Welcome to 2022. All right, so that was Mrs. Wild West, cool silver. I've got some cool stuff here I wanted to show you guys, but I'm sure you've all seen it before, because look at this. We got a little baby Grogu here, right? So you know I love my Star Wars. Got Mando over here, got a little baby Grogu. And these are really cool because they don't show any queen on them either. But they are coins, Republic and Niue. Sweet. All right, and by the way, if you're picking up that set, don't forget to grab the Mythosaur. This one actually came out first. See, it's a 2020, but that one is the first in the series out of these. A couple others. Got some more Star Wars, like the Star Wars ship and the Silverback Gorilla. That's a 2020 out of Congo. Really proof-like. I wouldn't mind picking up more of these if I could find them. 5,000 francs, CFA, République du Congo. Pretty cool. And a couple more. We got the Cthulhu on the right. We got Boba Fett on the left. This Cthulhu ended up going up in value quite a bit. If you picked up these, great pickup, guys, because I see them selling for around $50 an ounce now. And last but not least, I got a Wonder Woman and an old Darth Vader. There is a brand new one that just dropped. I'm having trouble finding it, but I'm sure it'll start popping up a lot more here very soon. Awesome. All right, we went over a little bit of our silver that we like and enjoy. Now let's get back to Mrs. Wild West. She's been kind of quiet over here. She's a little shy, but that's okay. And Mrs. Wild West is a nurse, just so everybody knows, and she is currently closing down a doctor's office right now. The doctor's retiring, and she has taken on a second job. look at all this change that she's been getting. And just to show everybody, she does make tips too, but no, she's not doing that kind of tipping.
Hi.
All right, so funny story. We are planning on opening our own business, and we are going to try to open our own coffee shop and water business. We have a natural spring on our land, and it has some of the purest water I've ever seen. It's super clear, and we want to bring that bottled water to all of our local residents. And so Mrs. Wild West, the reason she has all this change and all these dollars is she has gotten a job at a local coffee shop, and she is learning the tricks of the trade. She's learning the coffee, the cold stuff, the hot stuff, and everything in between.
Yep, all of it.
And I'm surprised that she's working so many hours too. Today, I think, Friday, you worked, an 8-hour shift?
Yeah, I've been working like 7 to 8.5 hours each day.
Yeah. One of the craziest things we're learning is only about half of people tip out there.
Yeah, and these poor baristas are making like $10 an hour. So they're really needing those tips. So if you guys are going to a coffee shop, please make sure they're putting their hard-earned, hard-worked money.
Yes, they deserve it. And by the way, a lot of these pennies and stuff, this is what the people gave for a tip. It might be 3 cents, it might be 93 cents. So they'll say, hey, just keep the change. But I've saved this up, and this is $30 in tips that she's got. So I am trying to track it all just to see what she makes, because when we open our business, we want to make sure people aren't struggling, on little 1s and 5s just to get by. We want to make sure people are making enough money to have a happy life and can enjoy their life. And so this has just been a crazy experience, but man, she is going above and beyond, guys. When some people say you marry up, that was definitely me.
Oh, thanks, man.
She is working essentially 2 jobs right now, while I'm just trying to get this business up and going. And also our son just had surgery. So I'll say a prayer for, we'll just call him WildWest Jr. He's actually behind us in the couch right now, knocked out on pain medications. But, he's doing all right. So we're on this adventure, and we're going to share our journey along with you guys. We should have this business, we're thinking, open in the springtime. But if we get behind on building maintenance and such, it might not be until the summer of 2023. But, boy, I think the hardest thing about opening a business is just deciding the name. We have gone back and forth on names here and there. Do I call it Wild West Water? Nah, we're going to try something different. So I'm not going to share the name with you yet because we haven't 100% decided, but it should be a great time. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Mrs. Wild West, I know she was quiet, but she said hi.
Hey.
All right, and I'll try to have her on again. But now it's time to move on the train. So we're going to head on over to Mrs. Coin Crew next. So if everybody could click that link down in the chat and follow us over. Okay, everybody. This is Wild West and Mrs. Wild West.
Bye, guys.
Bye.